Live, this is a Fox News alert. While the DEA has cleared 2 doctors, one in L.A. and the other in Houston, of any wrongdoing in connection with the death of 28-year-old actor Heath Ledger, who died last month, as you know, of an accidental overdose, concluding that they were not the source of the drugs that killed the Oscar nominee on January 22nd, a bizarre tape has surfaced. Shot a year ago, it shows Ledger paying homage to a depressed British musician who died back in the 1970s, ironically, of a prescription drug overdose. Here's Ledger.
I was obsessed with an artist by the name of Nick Drake. He died in the 70s, 1975, at the age of 25. Suicide.
What happened to Heath Ledger and his hero Nick Drake is happening to tens of thousands of others, as Craig reports. Here it is.
Geraldo, Heath Ledger's prescription overdose death has opened a window into a world of closet addicts taking the same drugs that killed Heath and under doctor supervision. Alesandra was one of those people. She now runs an outpatient program to help people get off prescription drugs. Alesandra, were you surprised when you heard that Heath had died from an overdose of prescription drugs?
Well, I think I was shocked that it was Heath, but I wasn't surprised at all the category of drugs that it was.
Why not?
Because the same thing happened to me, and I deal with people all over the world that are on the identical cocktail. Mine was actually greater than Heath's, and my respiration stopped. I happened to be in the hospital at the time. That was the only reason my life was saved.
At the time of Ledger's death, rumors were swirling that the Brokeback Mountain star was a junkie. But what killed him didn't come from any street pusher. Instead, it was a cocktail of powerful antidepressants, sleep aids, and antihistamines. And as Alesandra discovered the hard way, in combination, these legal drugs are proving more addictive and deadly than either heroin or cocaine. Why didn't Heath's doctors recognize that he was taking too many meds and combining them with other drugs that would eventually kill him?
I don't think a lot of people understand interactions between medications. I see the same crazy interactions all the time.
At the peak of her addiction, Alessandra's medicine cabinet was packed with drugs prescribed by doctors she claims pushed them on her. That's what client Jeff Igo says happened to him.
I was somebody who was never really into drugs or alcohol to begin with. I just wanted to sleep. So when I kept taking that drug, the side effects that I was having really were a mystery to everyone, including my doctor, and his only answer was to prescribe me more medication.
When you realized that it was the drugs that were causing the problems, and you told that to your doctor, what did he say?
So the only thing I can do is prescribe you medication. I said, well, no, I want to stop taking the medication. And his only response back, they actually argued with me and said, I can't help you then.
Alesandra fears that young people like Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears are falling into the same prescription drug trap. Rehabs treating their illegal drug use often prescribe the same drugs that ended up killing Heath Ledger because doctors are ill-informed about their impact. Among her clients, ironically, are doctors who dispense them.
And we get a false illusion that these things are safe because they're prescription. It couldn't be more wrong.
I also think, Craig, that doctors are groupies. I remember the Elvis case. They gave Elvis anything he wanted and a lot of things he never asked for. But I wonder, in terms of prescription drug abuse, how does it compare to illegal drug abuse in terms of use?
Well, just among teenagers and young adults in the past year, prescription drug abuse ranked 2 only to marijuana abuse as the most prevalent illicit drug problem in the United States.
So it's over cocaine, over heroin now?
Everything,
wow.
yeah.
And how do we get in touch with this?
Well, we have,
that's her book?
That's right, that's her book,
right.
Deeds of Trust, and you could also go to AlesandraRain.com. That's her website, promotes the book, and you can get plenty of help from her people there.
And she knows what's going on?
She does.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thanks, bro.
Okay.